We are on a 4-acre lot in one of Kansas City's most desirable areas, Kearney, Missouri. Kearney has been one of the fastest growing areas in all of the metro. People come out here because they want country living, all within 30 minutes of downtown Kansas City. And if you stick around until the very end, we're gonna explore everything in this 3,600 square foot house on these 4 acres. But before that, we're gonna see everything that Kearney has to offer, so let's go. So we are in a completely different area of Kearney at this new construction home. It's really unique looking from the outside, and I can't wait to show you everything that's inside this brand new home. Again, we're gonna head back to that striking property that we started at with 4 acres, but while we're exploring the rest of Kearney, there are plenty of new construction homes, and this one is on the market right now. As you enter, you can see that there is this awesome office space that's not enclosed. I would actually prefer this because, you know, when I was growing up, my dad would kind of have his office and it'd kind of be enclosed, and we knew that, hey, if dad was in his office, don't bother him. I kind of just have a different philosophy of like, I really do want my kids to be able to come in and interrupt me with work. Yeah, that can kind of get annoying, but at the same time, I want my kids to feel like I'm kind of more accessible. So I would put my office right here, and I know my kids would be running in all the time saying, hey dad, you know, can you do this with us? Can you do this with us? And I kind of want that. I kind of like that. So I like this office space a lot, actually. Come over here, and this opens up into the interconnected kitchen, dining room, living room with these huge, huge windows. This is a beautiful living room. One of the awesome things about this is I do like the floor to ceiling windows. I mean, there's just so much light that just pours in from these windows that you really don't have to turn on any lights at all. I mean, if you wanted to, you could turn off everything and this could just all be natural light. And that would be fantastic. Over here, you've got a good sized dining room area, formal dining room, round table that they've got with 4 chairs here. You could go much, much bigger if you wanted. And then you've also got a fantastic deck that's right off this area. One thing that I would like to see, and you'll see on another new construction home that we're gonna see later in this video, is I would like some deck stairs because I have a dog. I just wanna be able to open this up, let him out. He goes and does his business. I don't have to go downstairs or anything like that to let him out. But you know, that's just a minor thing. And then over here, beautiful quartz countertops. Really, I do like this trend of more muted kitchen cabinets. I think you should either go really muted, or I've seen some like really bold colors that do stick out. But the nice thing about this is that if you look at the cabinets here with this muted kind of gray color, and then these wooden cabinets here, I think that really ties in really well together. And then of course you've got a very large pantry for all your storage needs. Let's go to the primary suite. It's a huge primary suite with a wonderful primary bathroom. So come through here. Now I will say this particular area of Kearney, I mean, this is very, very at the very edge of what's considered Kearney. This is the 35 Interstate I-35 that connects you. This is how you would get down to Kansas City. And I would say probably the only negative about this house is that you can see the interstate from right here. Really, there's no changing that. You know, even if you put up a fence, you're always gonna hear the sound of it. You're always gonna see it right there. But that's just something that if you can't deal with it, you're gonna have to look elsewhere in Kearney or elsewhere in Kansas City. We have plenty of videos guiding you through. Come through here, and this is a really sweet setup for primary bathroom. You've got double sink, double vanity, plenty of storage for all your stuff. I wear contact lenses. I have a retainer. I have an electric toothbrush. My wife has the same kind of stuff. We have all our stuff just kind of laid out separately. Right now we're kind of crammed in together, but if we had this, it'd be completely laid out. You've got quite a large soaking tub here. I like this soaking tub. I like the placement of it. I would actually like it nearer to a window, but you know, that's just a minor thing. And then you've got a pretty nice shower over there as well. Full floor to ceiling tile. Of course, come through here and you've got walk-in closet. Plenty of space for all your clothes, everything that you could possibly need. And then through here, laundry right off the closet. If you watch any of our videos, you know how much I like this. I like the fact that, and you can see the cabinets here, they match the cabinets, the cabinets on the island in the kitchen. That's a really, really nice touch. If you stick around to the end of this tour, I'm gonna show you how big the basement is, but we're gonna head upstairs first. You've got your half bathroom here. This is the half bathroom that most likely your guests would use. And then this is the mudroom that you would come in. This is your garage door. You come into this mudroom. Plenty of storage for all your kids' muddy clothes, for your muddy jackets, a coat closet in here. I mean, this house is just really well put together, really well thought out with the layout. So let's head upstairs, see what's up there. And then, like I said, the basement is unbelievably big. So we're gonna head down there just in a little bit. So stick around. Let's go upstairs, take a look at this. One trend that I really like with new construction homes that they are doing in a certain price point is this landing here. This is perfect for a playroom. I could see, you keeping your living room really nice down here and then letting your kids have all their toys here. You could even put something, like a little plug-in TV if you wanted for them. I could picture, if I was a kid and I lived here, I would have my little army unit with the parachutes, toss them over, they float down, head down there and get them again. That's just a really cool use of space here. So first, secondary bedroom. What's nice is that this secondary bedroom does have a full bathroom. And so with these, you could easily have guests over and they have complete privacy to use their own bathroom. This also comes with a walk-in closet and it is plenty big. I would say that this is actually, as big as some primary bedrooms in Kansas City. So take a peek into the closet, take a peek into the bathroom. Let's go over here, and this is another secondary bedroom. Plenty big. You could put a king size bed if you wanted to, probably more well suited for, a full size or a queen size bed. And then this Jack and Jill's to the other side. So you've got your own dedicated sink just for you here. You've got a walk-in closet, and then if you follow me here, in this, you have a dedicated, this is just for these two bedrooms. This is a dedicated tub shower combo plus your toilet. And then over here, as you make your way through, this is a dedicated sink for this bedroom as we come through. And you could see there's plenty of room in this bedroom as well. Queen size bed, full size bed, king size bed, all of these bedrooms are massive. This bedroom has a walk-in closet, not as big as the other ones, but still a nice feature to have on a secondary bedroom. Like I said before, I promised you we're gonna go down to the basement, but hey, just stick around because we have another new construction home. We're gonna see other parts of Kearney, and then we're gonna head back to that 4-acre home that we started at early in this video. Let's go downstairs. So let's head down here, and you're gonna see this basement has plenty of potential. It's actually not finished yet, but I'm always amazed at a lot of these new construction basements because of how large they are. First, you can go this way, and this would be well served as a kind of storm shelter area. I probably wouldn't finish this area out. I'd leave this unfinished. This would be great for storage and for a storm shelter. But if you look right above you, there is ducting so that you can ventilate this area. That's already a nice touch. You don't have to put that in. That's already there. But come this way, and you'll see that this is just a massive basement. It's completely the entirety of the footprint of the house. And you can see from side to side, it is huge. It is a massive area. You already have some walls kind of framed out, and you could do things this way. This could be easily be a living room with a walkout. This over here could be your 5th bedroom if you wanted a 5th bedroom, if you needed that. And then over here, you can see it already has everything that you need for another bathroom. So that's awesome, awesome value in Kearney. So all of this could be yours, brand new home for $679,000. I think that's a great value in the metro, especially in an area like Kearney that's rapidly appreciating. So one fantastic thing about Kearney, and the reason why people are moving here and property values are increasing in Kearney, is because it still preserves a lot of that small town charm that a lot of people do value. I've had quite a few clients actually move from Gladstone to Kearney, Liberty to Kearney, because when they say, hey, it used to be that Liberty was the small area in Kansas City, but now it's Kearney. Kearney is the new Liberty, as some locals would say, because there are a lot of people who are relocating up here that kind of say, like, this is what Liberty was before Kansas City got big and before the metro area started expanding. And so you can see down here, we are at this little kind of old town part of Kearney area where you've got all these kind of boutique shops. You've got places to eat. City Hall is right over there. You've got some residential areas right here. So this was the older part of Kearney, and then as Kearney has expanded, they've continued to build and they've continued to expand with new restaurants and new shops and stuff like that. But it still is a very small town. But the nice thing about it is you're not super far away from Kansas City downtown. If you want to go downtown, I'll probably estimate no more than 30 minutes, maybe 35 minutes, depending on where exactly you're looking to go. This is Jesse James Park. It is to the north of downtown Kearney and where everything else in Kearney is located. There's a fantastic playground, but there's also awesome walking trails over here. You'll probably see it in the drone footage. You've got a fishing pond. I actually see somebody fishing right now, even though it's starting to rain. You probably can see him in the drone footage as well. And behind him, that's the Kearney Amphitheater. They've got tons of shows here, especially when the weather starts to turn nice in the spring here in the summer. They throw concerts there. I think they have, I believe that they had, one time they had like a Shakespeare thing that I kind of wanted to come to. But for me, Kearney's like a 40-ish minute drive. So to bring the whole family up here to something that they wouldn't enjoy, I didn't want to do that. But Kearney is a sweet place. Behind over here, again, you can see it in the drone footage. You do have some soccer fields. So this is for Little League. It makes me think of my sons as they're going to be starting itty bitty soccer soon through the YMCA and probably doing a lot of fun things like that. So that's going to be a cool area for your kids to play. And then in the drone footage, you can also see there's a baseball field over here too. So Kearney is the birthplace of Jesse James. At least that's what I remember my history. I actually didn't look it up, but I believe that Jesse James robbed the first, is like the first daytime bank robbery in Liberty. So that's just right down south of the 35 here. But he was born in Kearney. I don't know, maybe he learned his evil ways in Kearney, I don't know. But this is Jesse James Park, named after the famous outlaw, Jesse James. So this is the second new construction house that we are checking out in Kearney, Missouri. And remember, if you stick around, we're gonna get back to that 4-acre beautiful property that we started at. But let's check out what you can get. This is a 5-bedroom home, completely finished basement. Come on inside. And of course, there are cheaper homes in Kearney, right? We can't always access everything that's on the market. And you know what? We always don't necessarily have all the time to access everything that's on the market, but there are plenty of homes in Kearney that you could get for $400,000 and below. But all of these new construction homes plus that 4-acre home are going to be a little bit higher price point. But we just want to kind of show you what you can get, because to a lot of people, this is actually fantastic value, especially if you're coming from different parts of the country. So if you come in here, you've got this, I would say this is an office space. This is definitely an office. It doesn't have a closet. So this would be an office. The trend for new construction is to put the office towards the front of the building so that you can kind of see what's going on, tons of natural light. You've got this nice little balcony out here. The only negative about this lot is it's situated right at the entrance of the subdivision. So you do have a lot of traffic here, and then people who come into the subdivision will come right past your house. If you look right across the street there, here's another, could be a negative about building a home. So if you look right across the street there, then you'll see that they're digging another foundation, and they're gonna be doing construction in this neighborhood for at least a few years. So you're gonna have to decide whether or not you want to deal with that. If you want to buy something existing already, that's totally fine. Or if you want to get something in a neighborhood that is being built up right now. So come with me. This layout is slightly different because a lot of new construction homes that we see in Kansas City, you come in to a grand entryway. But for here, you kind of got to walk through a little bit, and then you come back here, and here's your grand living room, as it were. So you've got plenty of room, really nice, I'd say kind of cathedral height ceilings with really nice stonework for the fireplace, place to hang your TV. I mean, this is just a great space if you have a big family, or even if you're by yourself. This house kind of works for both. I have plenty of clients who are coming here kind of retiring and just saying, look, I want a place for my grandkids to come and visit. This is the perfect house because we're gonna see you got primary bedroom and bathroom on the main level. So you come through here, and immediately off your living area, you have a pretty large primary bedroom. And this primary bedroom could easily accommodate your king bed And if you're getting older and you want to move to Kearney because your kids are in Kansas City, I think this might be your speed because it's a lot slower down here, up here than it would be in downtown or other parts of Kansas City. But you also get fantastic value for your home and strong market value appreciation for your home. So peek in here and you'll see this is their primary bathroom. And of course with this primary bathroom you have the double vanity, you have the walk-in shower, which is actually pretty nice. And then you've also got your water closet. So let's come into the kitchen and we're gonna take a look at this updated kitchen. So you've got beautiful black granite on this side, white on the kitchen island. I like the contrast, the fact that they don't match. I think it makes it just a little bit unique. Over here, you've got a place for your fridge, and of course, you've got your range and your oven. That is a gas one in case for all you culinary experts out there that want gas, that is nice. Over here, this would be the perfect area to put a nice dining room table. And then as we step outside, you can see that the vibe for Kearney is very much country living, right? You've got plenty of space on your land here, but if you look just over there, I mean, this is all farmland. This is all, you know, privately owned. It's gonna be pretty quiet, even though you can see this is a busier street. You've got some some trees there, some pine trees that will grow a little bit bigger over time to get you a little bit more privacy. But honestly, if I were to move here, I would put a fence here so that my kids couldn't go towards that busy street, and they could enjoy all of this land behind me and to the side right here. Let's go down to the basement first, and then we'll head upstairs and see the rest of the house. Again, this house has 5 bedrooms. 1 bedroom is actually in the basement. And the basement in this one is mostly finished. So you really don't have to do anything but move in and begin to enjoy the house. It's mostly finished, but you even have room to finish the basement further if you wanted to. This area is probably best utilized as storage, maybe a storm shelter or something like that. But this area is not finished yet, so you could even expand this wall and finish out this area if you so chose to do so. But I would probably just leave it the way it is because you can see you have plenty of room over here. This is a massive basement area. It's just as big as the living room. You're right underneath the living room and the kitchen upstairs, and you've plenty of space for any activities that you want to do here. One thing I wanted to point out, let me show you something in here that I really enjoyed because I have young kids. My kids really like this area. I see a lot of these. They kind of, it's typically just, you know, under stair storage, but if you kind of see it kind of goes around there off to the side, and you could make a really sick fort room or a playroom in this area. So you can see it's finished all the way back here, and this area would be the perfect area to have a kid's fort or cubbies or toys or stuff like that. In fact, we're making something kind of like this, not quite like this, in our attic right now. We're trying to finish it, put up walls so the kids can use it as a playroom, because you know how kids like to fit themselves into small places to build forts and all that stuff. That's a perfect area for it. Come over here and you also see you have the walkout. So once, of course, when you buy new construction, they're gonna finish putting sod and everything down. So it's gonna be more finished than this. You can see that obviously right now there's not that much grass. It's just kind of dirt right now, but when they put down sod, this is gonna be nice grass lawn. You can open it, you can enjoy your concrete pad out here, and then you can head straight outside. This is a nice touch. Another thing that I might do is I might consider, you know, getting some stairs from upstairs to down here, because if you have a dog or something like that, I would want the ability to let them out right off the kitchen and for them to go out into the lawn to do their business and not have to come all the way down here to let the dog out. So let's come over here and you've got yet another full bathroom. And then this is a pretty massive downstairs bedroom. This would fit any size bed that you wanted, and the nice perk with this one is that it actually does have a pretty large walk-in closet. So this would be perfect for any guests, any visitors, if you have in-laws staying with you, anything like that. This would be a great bedroom for that. Let's head upstairs There's 3 more bedrooms upstairs along with more living area. So you get tremendous value for this house. It is brand new construction. You don't have to worry about, hopefully you don't have to worry about a roof leak or any of the components failing. But that's one of the nice things about buying new construction. You pay a little bit of a premium, but you do get a nicely finished product. Now, come over here. You can see this living area kind of overlooks this living area. So I could see, up here being a playroom, and then my wife cooking in the kitchen, me working in my office, and it's all interconnected right here because she could say, hey, it's time for dinner, and the kids up here playing would be able to come right down. And if you have luck getting your kids coming to dinner right away, then good on you. You can tell me your secret, but that'd be nice. This would be a great place for them to store their Legos. Recently got them into Pokemon cards. I kind of regret it because I gave them my old Pokemon cards and they all bent them and tore them. And I'm like,
this is the worst.
It's probably worth like $1 million, kids. I don't know. I don't think they were, but just kind of made me think about what my kids would use this for. Definitely to store their toys. Come over here. This area, obviously, is secondary bedroom. You've got a closet, overlooks the front. Really nice size, especially for kids. It'd be nice to have kids on a different level because, our kids are kind of at the age where they're like almost sleeping through the night, but not quite. So kind of some separation from the primary would be great. So laundry area is up here where most of the bedrooms are. So easy carrying the laundry over here, doing the laundry, folding it, storing your detergent. All of this is handled right in this room here. Okay, so this is the second secondary bedroom that's upstairs. Pretty standard size, tall enough for bunk beds. Probably you want to fit maybe a twin size bed in here, maybe a full. King probably wouldn't fit, but I guess you could squeeze it, especially if you put it kind of like this. You do have a nice walk-in closet, although not the biggest walk-in closet, but it is nice that it is walk-in. And then the last bedroom is the most unique bedroom, so come with me. As we walk past, you do have a full bathroom that services up here. So you can see you've got even a linens area behind this door here. You've got tub shower combo. And then through here, this is the bedroom that's above the garage, so you can see the sloped roof line. This is a cool room. What I would probably do with this one is I would make some unique bed situation with this little nook, or I guess you could make a reading nook kind of right here and put the beds right here. I don't know, like something that would be really cool. You know what would be really cool? I got 2 boys. I got 3 boys, but the youngest one is only 1 year old. But my 2 oldest boys, I would put their beds right in here, right? I would put all these, they have like these star projector things. I guess you could put it on the ground and then it like projects stars everywhere. I'm sure you parents know what I'm talking about. I put that in the middle, and then this is just a great canvas to, project stars. Or you could put those little stick-on, like glow-in-the-dark stars. I think that'd be really cool, really neat little nook for them to sleep in. I think this would be my kids' room. You get all of this, 5 bedrooms for $698,000, and we are gonna head back to that 4-acre property and check that out because that property is insane, so keep on watching. We are back at this 4-acre property, and one of the first things I wanted to point out was this is an awesome drive-in. It's freshly paved, it's beautiful. You've got trees on either side, and I bet you it's almost spring, okay? A couple days until spring at the time of this filming. But when these leaves come in, this is gonna be absolutely beautiful. It provides lots of privacy, provides this ambiance. I mean, imagine living here and then just driving in and just having all of these filled in. Really cool, really awesome. So follow me into this house, and you'll see that this house was built in the 70s, but they've completely updated this. So you're gonna see a brand new interior, and like I said before, it's situated on 4+ acres. So this is a sweet piece of land. The only thing with this house is it is right outside, like right near Kearney High School. So if you don't want to be near a high school, and I do know from other clients who have moved into these neighborhoods that especially during like football Fridays, the stadium is, probably less than half a mile away. So you're gonna hear the drum line, you're gonna hear the people cheering. I mean, for me, growing up in a kind of sports environment and playing high school sports, that's not a big issue for me, but maybe for you, you want more peace and quiet out in the country. There's other lots that we've even explored already in Kearney that can give you that privacy and that peace and quiet, but This is a pretty awesome house. So let's go inside. As we come inside, I like these double doors. This is really cool. I probably would never unlatch this door, but it's nice to have that option because then you can open everything really wide for furniture moving in. That's always a nice plus. So come in here, and the first thing that you're gonna notice is this house really flows well. You come into this main living area. It's also got a sunroom attached to it. Over here, you've got a dining area and a really large kitchen, and we're gonna see all of that. The first thing I wanted to point out to you was, I noticed this when I was coming into the property. You got a little safe right in your coat closet. Nobody would ever see that, you know, prior to, nobody would ever see that once you have your coats up, but that's a pretty cool feature. As you're coming inside, I might use this as a sitting area. You could use this as a formal dining space because of the lower chandelier, but that's really your prerogative. That's up to you. Of course, you've got the double fireplace. That's kind of cool. It passes all the way through so that you can kind of peek all the way through to the other side, and it gives the room much more connection as well. So if you look right through there, you can see that it goes all the way through. And this is where I would put my dining room table. Like I said, you could use that other space for a dining room, but this area is a little bit bigger. You got a lot more presence. I would put a nice round table here, and I would want it to seat at least like 9 or 10 people. That would be really cool. We love to entertain, and maybe you do too. I don't think you get a house like this if you don't like to entertain. I mean, it's huge. It's got a beautiful piece of land. It's got plenty of space for people, so this is a great house to entertain. Come into the kitchen, and you're gonna see they completely refinished this kitchen, which is great. You've got new granite countertops. All the cabinets are new. They're painted. They're nice. There's a space for a fridge for you, and it's super long. So if you come down here, you can see exactly how much counter space you would have. I mean, it's all the way down here, which is, you know, massive. It comes all the way down here, and the intuitive layout of this house is that everything is on one level. So you don't have to go downstairs unless you want to. We will go downstairs in a little bit, and you'll be surprised at how large the basement is. But if you come through here, this is the garage door, and then right next to it is the mudroom. So you come inside, you got kids with muddy shoes. They can sit down here, you know, take off their shoes, store them here. You could take off your coat, hang it up here to dry. And what I love is laundry on the main level. So you can see this is a laundry room, and it's massive. So you can come all the way in here, do your laundry, you know, your washer dryer. You've got tons of storage, place for your detergent, and whatever else you need. Let's go to the bedrooms first. This is the basement entrance, so we're gonna come back to that. But let's go over here to the bedrooms. And you're gonna see 4 really good sized bedrooms in this house. So it's made for a big family. Stick around and we'll also see the sunroom too, so don't miss that. Now, you might be surprised in this room. This is actually not the primary bedroom, even though this is massive. I mean, you look at how much closet space you have. 1, 2, 3, 4 closets. All of them fully functional. Obviously, you can put your clothes here. I mean, you have a whole wardrobe if you wanted to for anything that you wanted. And still, this isn't even the primary bedroom. The primary has a walk-in closet and a nicer ensuite bathroom. So this one does have an ensuite bathroom, and it's right through here. So you could peek in there. You can definitely see it's a full bathroom. It's got a shower. It's got, of course, your toilet and your sink. So come down the hall and we'll show you the other rooms. This room off to the side is kind of a secondary bedroom, a baby room. This would be perfect for a nursery if you had a young kid. This would also be perfect for like my 2 oldest boys. Keller and Augie could sleep in here in bunk beds and, you know, do their Pokemon card trading games or whatever in here. This would give them a lot of privacy, and also we would be able to monitor them because they'd be a little bit farther away from the primary, but they would have their own space. So that's really cool. Come down the hall, and this is the bathroom that would service the secondary bedrooms. So you've got sink, tub shower combo, and toilet. So if you're counting, that's 2 full bathrooms already on this level. And then before we get to the primary bedroom, just peek in there and you'll see that there's a little bit smaller secondary bedroom. This is perfect for a nursery or something of that sort, but this is going to work well if you have a lot of kids. Again, 4 bedrooms to fill with your friends and your family. And then as we get in here, this is the primary suite. It's actually smaller than the other bedroom that I showed you, but there's a few really nice touches to this. First, notice the raised ceilings and the windows up there provide tons of natural light. What I like about these ceilings in particular is that with our primary bedroom, we have windows that are kind of this size, and they let in a lot of light really early in the morning. For this, I kind of feel like with the windows where they are, you know, the sun would have to be up pretty high, pretty late in the day for it to really be flooded with light. So I think that's nice because it's mostly dark, and I like really darked out room for where I sleep. So it's mostly dark, and then as the sun comes up and you got to get, you know, going with your day anyway, that's when the room becomes really bright. A couple things that you don't see in a lot of primary suites. You've got kind of a wet bar situation here. So you've got a built-in sink. If you wanted to entertain in your primary bedroom, I guess you could. Or, you know, if you just kind of want to have something that's available for you to, you know what I would do with this is I would turn this into like my personalized drink area. So I would put like a water filtration system here so I could just drink the water straight there from there. And then I would keep all the drinks that I don't want my kids to get into. I'm not even talking about alcoholic beverages, although you could, but you know, I'm allergic to alcohol, so I wouldn't do that. I would just keep my like root beer and my, you know, sodas and my juices that I just wanted for myself and I didn't want my greedy little kids to get into. I keep them in here so that they could stay out of it. Now, you come in here, all of this is your primary closet. It's walk-in. It's not massive, but it's a pretty good size. I mean, if you have clothes, it'll all fit in here. And you could easily fill this and use 2 people to fill this primary closet. So let's go to the primary bathroom, and I'll show you there's a couple really nice features with this. Number 1 is you've got dual vanity. You think it's best to just poke in there? Yeah. You got dual vanities. And then number 2 is take a look at that shower. I mean, you have an incredible rainfall shower head. You've got 2 shower heads that kind of spray on you on either side. So that is a really cool feature of this primary bathroom. Okay, let's go down to the basement, but before we get there, I want to show you one of the nicest features on this home, at least one of the things that I would utilize a lot is this sunroom. My wife loves to garden, and actually I take care of all the indoor plants. And what we have a fiddle leaf fig, we have a snake plant, and I'm the one who waters them. My wife is the one who really kind of takes care of the outside plants. But this is a sweet area because you could put your indoor plants in here, and then you could easily have a good view of your garden or whatever else you wanted to do on your 4 acres. And this property is pretty deep. You're gonna see with the drone footage, it goes really far back there, and you have a ton of space. And what's nice is that if you open that door there and you open this door here, essentially what you have is you have a great party spot. And this is all, you know, inside so that there's no bugs that are gonna get in here. So that's really cool because this was probably once a deck that they just kind of finished and they kind of walled in. And I hate bugs, but I still want, you know, a good outside, inside vibe. This is perfect for that. What I would also do, this might be costly, but what I would also do is that a lot of these contemporary homes, you do see these kind of scissor doors that really open all the way and give this a really wide, expansive feel. So I would put 2 scissor doors here. Again, it'd be kind of costly, but then you could really open it up and it'd be incredible. And then if you turn around here, on a cold winter day, you do have this electric fireplace. It's not as efficient as a gas fireplace or, you know, a wood burning one, but it will emit some heat and keep this semi-temperature controlled. So let's go down to the basement. Going down to the basement, you're gonna be surprised that there's even more space down here, and it's not even all finished. So you can actually add to the massive square footage on this house. Now, coming down here to this basement area, you see a continuation of the fireplace that kind of goes all the way through. And then you've got this really nice stonework, which is great. Coming over here, you've got a completely finished area that you could use for a theater room. This could be the kids' playroom if you didn't want them cluttering up all their stuff in the living room. I mean, it's just absolutely massive. And then you've got this barn door that does have another full bathroom. So this is the 4th full bathroom that we have in this house. Now you may be wondering, what's on the other side of this door? Well, like I said, you can continue to finish this house if you wanted to, because this is a completely open basement area. absolutely massive. This whole basement is the whole footprint of this house. So you have even more area over here that you can finish. Of course, you have your AC components here. You got your plumbing, but this is just a really plus perk of this house that you could easily frame this out. You could finish this up. Now, you might be wondering, how much is all of this for? $735,000 on the market right now in Kearney, Missouri. If you don't like Kearney, click right here because we're going somewhere else.